Hi and welcome to yet another episode of What Car, What Time. Today we're trying out an electric car, Volkswagen ID.4. You got a bit of an appetite for the electric cars, right?
As you know, I like electric cars and I'm looking forward to see what we can do with this.
It'll be exciting. So this version, the Pro Performance version of the ID.4, gives you 82 kilowatt hours. Usable are 77 kilowatt hours. You get 204 horsepower. It's rear wheel drive. You get about 500 kilometers plus in range. So when it comes to electric cars, you always talk about how fast do they charge and how far can they get, because you want to go on some travels, and it's a different type of planning there. This one, it doesn't charge that fast. It's only at 125 kilowatts at a fast charging station. So 10 to 80% is about 40 minutes. It's a bit bulky in my opinion. I'm a sedan coupe type of person, but I think the looks are all right. It's the same wheelbase as the smaller brother, the ID.3, but it's 30 centimeters longer and a bit higher. So you get the sensation of more space inside for your legs. Inside the cabin here, it's very clean. The seats are extremely comfortable. And with those armrests as well, you know, like a commanding seat. Really nice on long journeys. The steering wheel feels like a classic Volkswagen steering wheel. It's somewhat sporty, somewhat classic, just a simple steering wheel, and I like that. The thing in this car is the intuitive system. I don't think it's that intuitive. I think they've gone ahead of themselves just because they want to make it a bit more fancy, because everything is touch control based. You need to swipe to change the temperatures. You need to go into sub menus to turn off different things. Of course, you learn all this stuff, but in the beginning, it's pretty frustrating. And I think that when you're driving along and you just want a knob or something to change the volume of the car, or, you know, dialing up the temperature, it would be easy with a physical button. But, you know, you get used to that. But apart from that, it's pretty futuristic. It feels a bit like the BMW ID.4. I think they've got a lot from that. I love this one when you change your gear, because you do it quick from a reverse to drive, and when you step out, it goes into parking automatically. Then there's the voice commanding system. I've tried that out. I won't try it out now, but it's rather sluggish. It takes time, and the woman who tries to recognize what you're saying, well, she doesn't do a really good job there. But it's very roomy in here. You get these sunroof, which gives you extra light into the cabin, and yeah, it's good in the back as well. If we get over to the buttons again, because those buttons, they are haptic. It feels like they're touch controlled, but you know, it's semi-touch and haptic, and it's like it bounces back when you want to push it. It's a very strange feeling. And of course, you get used to that as well, but I haven't got used to this in those couple of days I've been driving this car. So this ID.4 is more of a family choice of car in the electric range at Volkswagen. It's bigger than its sibling, the ID.3, but it's based on the same MEB platform. And the topic with electric cars is always, how far can it go? How fast does it charge? Is it worth getting an electric car? It's just a thing of, you know, adapting to the electric world. This one goes 500 kilometers plus, minus, depending on weather, surfaces, and that kind of stuff. And that is enough when you're planning your route, you know. Where's my stop? Where can I charge? 77 kilowatt hours of usable battery in this car. And that gives you 204 horsepower. This car weighs 2.1 tons, so it's heavy. You know, as you just lean in a bit, you can hear the tires starting to squeal. So we're pushing it a bit now. And you cannot switch the ESP system completely off. It intervenes rather quickly. feels very secure. Oh, breaks you down every time you want to provoke it a bit more. It won't let you go crazy. It isn't that, you know, instant electric feel that you get from many cars, but it's comfortable. The steering feel is, well, it's all right. It's soft. There's some different modes you can drive in. There's sport as well. I'm gonna go into that right now. So mode, sport, gets a bit more weighty in the feel. The brake feel is all right. I think it's a bit better than a lot of the other electric cars. You know, it's pretty progressive, but it feels very soft and very relaxing, and you know, you get a very good overview when you're on the road, and that is nice. The seats are supportive. Those are very sporty. They're a bit wide, but I think they're really comfy. If you compare this to the smaller brother, the ID.4 with the same output, 204 horsepower, I think that's a bit sportier. You know, it's 0 to 100 in 7.3 seconds, I think. So that's a bit more fun, and it's not as heavy, of course. Check out our sponsor, Moris Trackday Insurance. This is a very neat insurance if you're driving on a track day from time to time and want to be safe if something would happen to your car. It covers all track day driving on European tracks when it isn't a track day competition. If someone is causing the damage or yourself, you're covered. You can buy the insurance for 1 or more days, and if you buy it several days in advance, you get a discount. Follow the links for more information.
Okay, electric car again. Let's see what we can do with this one. It's quiet. Go. Oh, it's a little bit understeering, but still pretty good balance to be a, I would say this is a family car, so it's not the car that you choose when you drive on the racetrack, but I love electric cars. You have 100% power all the time. Even if you drive like shit, you have amazing power. And now into the long left corner, we do some drifting. Let's see. But I'm impressed. It's good balance. But the car is a little bit heavy, but still amazing. 105.5. Pretty good. I'm impressed. I like it. Let's buy it for the family.
Yeah, why not? The ID.4 is a very good electric car. It's comfortable, roomy, and drives exceptionally well. Good range, and the turning circle is amazing. It is also one of the top selling ones. The touch controls, which are a bit annoying, is something you will learn how to play with after a while. But forget about the voice commanding system. That really needs an update. Otherwise, the car all in all feels to me as a perfect package of what a good electrical car should be and what it should deliver. It doesn't need to be lightning fast. On the contrary, that okay acceleration feeling almost makes it a more relaxed car. And even though it feels heavy on the track, because it was really nice to drive and very planted. Conclusion? We need to give the GTX a try.